Welcome to the work phase. You're watching this. I couldn't have said it better myself. Hi there. Many people ask me one simple question. What's the difference between a TP-Link Deco M4 and a TP-Link Deco S4? Well, this is simple. Let's quickly look at the specs. Well, here we are on the TP-Link website, and you can see as I scroll across now, I'm on that middle row. That middle row there. You can see that because they're both classified the same, they are effectively same spec units. The only thing that's different is the height. The S4 smaller, making it a little bit more compact. It's the same plan area dimensions. It's still that sort of cylindrical look to it, but it's just a little bit shorter to make it a little bit easier to hide away, I suppose. Although you don't really want to be hiding away your units, you want to sit them out where they can transmit big and proud. You can see both of these units have got a combined almost gigabit per second transmission rate, 687 on the 5 gigahertz, 300 at the 2.4, which is going to be your older devices. Your newer devices are going to drop on to the 5 gigahertz. They reckon the 2.4 can actually transmit some things better than the 5, but this system uses both, so your devices should pick up the one that's best for them. You've got gigabit Ethernet ports, 1000 megabit Ethernet ports if you like, 2 of them on each unit. Some of the other units, for example, if we go down and look at the Deco E4, the Deco E3, here look, you can see they've only got 100 megabit per second ports. So these units are kind of future proof, because most people aren't getting much more than 30 to 40 megabits per second from their broadband provider in the UK. So if you do get an M4 or an S4, I would say you're future proof. What you can alternatively do, and you'll see some of my other videos, you could get a single M4 or S4, or I've even done it myself where I've got an M5 because they happen to be cheaper at that time on the internet. You can use that as your primary unit. So what that means is you're going to get the benefits of your higher megabits per second coming from your original broadband provider router, and that cabled connection to your primary unit is still going to be at that higher megabit per second, and then you get the benefit of being able to still transmit at these higher rates using the Wi-Fi specs that are in front of us. You've effectively given yourself an upgrade by buying one new unit and adding that to your, for example, M3 or E3 mesh Wi-Fi system. The only difference is if you then so for example, you're wired from your broadband into your primary, you're wireless using the Wi-Fi to a secondary. If you then for whatever reason needed to have a cable going into another device from that secondary unit, if you are still using just your E3 and M3, then you're back to 100 megabits per second. But you've effectively, by doing what I'm suggesting, by putting a new primary node in, you can give yourself a significant future-proof upgrade for little cost. Hope that informed you a little bit. Please check out my other videos where I talk all about all the different Deco range of mesh Wi-Fi equipment that's out there. Please subscribe. Catch you guys on the next Wi-Fi Schmi-Fi flip side. I couldn't have said it better myself.